Your
Marlo
screen
there.
froze for a second. Okay. So now that y'all gonna make me see like I hate Zion. Let's talk about the.
You do have a lot of hate in your heart.
So well, you know
Especially
what?
for Tom Brady.
Since we talk about hate and anger, you missed where we talked about the Rays and Kevin Cash talking about he got a staff full of dudes that throw 90 miles an hour. And Theo sees it.
As a player, first of all, as a player, if my manager comes out and defends me as a player and let other teams know you're not going to throw at my boys, yeah, yeah, we're going to chip in and pay that fine for you. We'll do that. And you just keep the party going. You make sure every team in the league know we ain't no punks. That's
But
all
when
it
I
is.
say that, I'm violent. I just when I say it, I'm violent.
No. When you say you initiate the throw, it ain't like you out there defending your players. You out there talking about hit his ass, hit him. It's the first inning, and I'm your ace. Hit him, like, bruh. I mean, then I be going for 3 games. Didn't I tell you to hit him? That's you.
I am not condoning violence in the MLB. However, if it happens, I'm here for all the
See,
smoke.
you can't do it like that. You can't in the same breath say I'm not for something and then you for it. They call that double talk. You double talking. First of all, I'm about everything raised, everything. You see my lightning.
I know one thing.
We
Y'all ain't
dealt
throwing
with
at
Bruins.
Y'all ain't throwing at Giancarlo Stanton. Y'all ain't throwing at Aaron Judge. I know that.
Ain't nobody throwing at Giancarlo Stanton. Nobody. Listen.
I don't. Have you? What is you? The object of a baseball game is to win it.
I'm just saying, like, y'all got pissed.
That's,
What I'm saying is, there's 2 batters on the team we know ain't nobody throwing at. Because you're going to have to hope God strike them down before they get to the pitcher's mound. You're going to have to either hope God strike them down or that catcher throw the ball back to you before they get to the pitcher's mound. You ain't finna throw at Aaron Judge or Giancarlo. That's all, you know. I'm just going to keep it 100. We know we got 2 dudes on our team. You know.
Keep that left up.
I'm gonna keep it 100 and say you ain't supposed to throw at no 6'6", 270-pound baseball player or a 6'4", 240-pound baseball player, and you a pitcher.
The big unit threw at
Unless
John
you
Crook. The big unit threw at John Crook. He ain't
What do you say, Marco? You got to make some better business decisions, huh?
I mean, if you get the sign to hit him, you just make sure you don't. It's a brush back pitch. It's the same effect.
First of all, if you get the sign from the catcher to throw at Giancarlo Stanton, you need to cuss out the catcher. You need to cuss out whoever set the signal in, and you need to swing on the coach, the manager when you get in the dugout. Like, you trying to get me killed? What the hell is wrong with you? Like, I'm walking Giancarlo Stanton before I throw at him. Like, no, you ain't finna do all that. You know what I'm saying? And Aaron Judge, I'm just gonna roll the ball to the catcher. Here you go.
Listen, I ain't no punk, but I'm gonna call a timeout when I get the signal. I'm gonna bring everybody to the mound. Y'all saw the signal. Who got my back? Or this ain't finna happen.
Ain't nobody got your back with Giancarlo Stanton. What is you talking about?
Well, first of all,
ain't nobody got your back with Aaron Judge. What are you talking about? So I'm finna get hit by them first?
I play infield and outfield. I would probably be that dude on the team that they'll be like, "Hey, we finna throw at Judd, put Marlo in the game, and because he really don't care." And that's
Marlo,
just
you
like a
play
lot.
defensive back. You don't count. Marlo, you play defensive back. That don't count. Defensive backs cut from a different cloth than baseball players. Matter of fact, football players are cut from a different cloth than baseball players because football players want to hit each other all the time. Like I saw a high school game and I couldn't believe that I played football as a high school student. I was like, there's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Because you played linebacker, so you was literally getting hit every play. Like you ain't take no plays off. There was always some contact going on. You don't really want that from Giancarlo Stanton.
I was that football player that wanted all the smoke. I ain't care what size you were. As long as at the end of the week, my name was in the paper, I wanted all that smoke.
But hold on, Troy. I'm going to say this. Troy, did you play football in high school, Troy?
I did. Hold on. I just want to say the fight that I started, I had Ed Dixon, who was backing me up, and Ed Dixon was 6'8", 300. So it didn't matter. It didn't matter.
I'm just saying because Marlo said something. Marlo said he wanted all the smoke, and it made me think about something. Because when you're small and you're undersized in high school, there's really just a little switch that you just flip off, and that switch that you flip off says it's a care and concern switch. When you flip it off, you don't care about you, let alone anybody else. You trying to run through everybody. You could be the littlest something. And see, big folks don't really worry about this because they always got size going for them. But they don't understand when you're a small person, it really take a switch being flipped off for you to just like, I'm finna just go run through everybody. That's the most dangerous person on the field, the little person that don't care. The little person that don't care is running through everybody. The little person that don't care is trying to hurt everybody. The little person that don't care is trying to hurt his teammates at practice. That's the little person. That switch, oh man. So I can believe it. So with all that being said, Marlo, you don't count when it comes to whether or not you'd have been on the field with Giancarlo Stanton or because we know you finna do that. We talking about regular baseball players. No, we ain't talking about no baseball player. Watch this. You ain't finna throw at Bo Jackson back in the day.
I would have threw at anybody.
And we're not talking about you. We just talking about regular baseball folks. They weren't gonna throw at Bo Jackson back in the day.
Nah, Bo Jackson.
You know who else was throwing that back in the day? I don't think anybody ever threw it to Big Hurt. I don't think I ever seen him duck.
If he did, it probably was only one time, and it was one of them pitches that got away. He was like, "Oh, my bad, y'all."
But listen, the Big Hurt ain't running to the mound. He walking slowly to the mound.
That's the point. That's the whole point. He coming slow. And you need to know, just like the juggernaut, nothing can stop him from getting there.
Because like I'm the pitcher, I'm like, oh, all right, coach, I'm out the game. I'm going to see y'all at the team hotel.
Hey.
Yeah, man. I'm like Marlo though. I mean, you want a player coach. You want a coach that's definitely in your corner. You know, if people start talking reckless, you know, you got to let your players know that you do have them back. So that's one of the things I appreciate that about as much as I appreciate Nick Saban walking with the Tide players the other day.
Yeah, that was what's up. Now, the other thing I'm gonna say about the coach is when you have a pitcher that throws 100+ miles an hour and he threw it at your player's head. I commend the coach for being as calm as he was in the interview. Like they got to change it all. He just killed one of them.
Marlo, I like that. Can I say this, Troy? I like that Carmelo Anthony energy. You just throw a ball at me like that. Don't even worry about it. No, we're not. No, y'all ain't gotta hold me. Doing this game, I'm good. Y'all do not have to hold me. Ain't gonna be on the game. What y'all gonna suspend me for is gonna take place after the game. I got to see that.
You going to the bus? See that. You gonna talk about my wife? I'm gonna be at your team bus. What now?
Bro, I'm in the locker room. After the game over with. I'm in the locker room. Oh, you throwing the ball at my head? That's what we doing? Okay, throw it now. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, I'm in the locker room. Some things just not a game. You know what I'm saying? 100 miles an hour somebody's head? Nah, that's not a game. I ain't even finna go to the mound. because I ain't gonna be able to do. Even if I get to you on the mound, I'm not gonna be able to do what I want to do to you on the mound. Too many witnesses.
Only in baseball, not the NHL, not the NBA, not the NFL, where the coach, the manager, is fighting. Oh, you thought it? Oh, we at the mound. You finna catch these hands, dog. You 68 years old. You finna catch these hands.
Hey,
You can't do that in hockey, man. Wait, could you imagine one of them old dudes leaving the hockey? Look, first of all, you ain't got no skates on, so you gonna bust your butt stepping on the ice. You can't do that. Hey, and then them players got sticks. I'm surprised there ain't been more violence in hockey. Like, come on now. These dudes got sticks.
The only other time it's comparable was when Van Gundy jumped on Alonzo Mourning's leg and was wrapped around the bottom of his leg.
Yo, we see the pit bull take on the Chihuahua. Me either, but it ain't pretty.
Hold on. Troy, you ready? Every time you say Van Gundy, I still got to go back to Stan because I still got some questions. I know we can't ask him here, but I got questions because I still ain't got that.
You know what? We finna talk about something else. Yep. No, I'm not even doing it.